I'm back, guys. I am so excited to start a new season because life happens of bringing videos on career development back to you. And I could not let this moment go by without talking about the great resignation. 7.6 million people resigned from their job through April through May. That is a large amount of people just saying, I'm out of here. And if you've been on the fence about whether you want to participate in the Great Resignation, just watch this video. I wanted to give you a couple of tips on what you need to do to get right so that you can find the job that is the best job for you instead of just trying to escape and settle for something that might not work for you. Hey team, welcome to Everyday Career Coach. I am Career Coach Mo, helping you find the best strategy for your career trajectory. And I am filming outdoors today, and I'm happy to kind of be back. And I have so many new videos that I'm recording that I want to bring to you that is going to help you be better at your career. And one of the things that I said was the Great Resignation is here, it's happening, and I have to talk about it. I've personally been affected by the Great Resignation. I manage a team of about 20 people, and guess what? There have been some people that started to resign, and not just because they no longer liked working on the team, but because they wanted to take a chance. They wanted to take a chance to find that dream job. They wanted to take a chance to move up within their career. And now this is truly a job seekers market. So people are out there, people are hiring, they are hiring fast. They are definitely looking for the right people, and you might be one of those people. So I wanted to make sure that I came to you to talk about some getting prepared before you just kind of jump ship from your job. What should you be doing to get ready so that you can be more attractive to those companies who are looking for new job seekers? So this is what we are here for, and I am going to kick it off really quickly with some of those key tips. So, first things first, the first thing that you want to do is think before you post. Just don't start applying to jobs. First, you need to figure out, what do you want to do? What's your next job to be? What do you want to do? You might be saying, I'm just 100% going for your dream job, but have you checked out what the qualifications are for that dream job before you just start applying for that? And how can you match your experience to those job requirements? So, first things first, do a little bit of research. Figure out what you want your next step to be. And is it that it's 3 more jobs before you get to that ultimate dream job so you can get these other skills and qualifications? Well, just then think about what that next step needs to be for yourself. But don't just start applying and thinking, I'm just going to spray my resume to any job that sounds good to me without really knowing if that's where you want to be. This is the time to be very strategic about your job. And so, really thinking through what it is that you want is going to be very important here. Okay, now tip number 2 is, now that you know what you want to do or what you want to pursue or go after, how does your resume, how does your resume align to those qualifications? So just don't pull a resume that you utilized months ago, or even years ago. Even formats have changed. So make sure that you're kind of re-evaluating what's in your resume. You're looking over, you're improving, and you're aligning that those skills with the jobs that you're pursuing. Now, sometimes you even have to create maybe 3 different types of resumes so that certain qualifications stand out more. And you know what? Take the time to do that and just have it prepared so you can just pull it out when you need to apply for it. But you really have to be thoughtful about how are you going to stand out in the crowd, because like I said, a lot of people are resigning. A lot of people are looking for jobs, and you need to stand out. And so one of the ways is, if they're going to be having these tech bots scan your resume, you want to make sure certain words stand out. So after you think before you post, and then you figured out what you wanted, now you have to make sure that your resume aligns in the best way to those jobs that you're trying to go for. So review that resume. Next up is kind of getting out of your comfort zone. It is now time to take that chance for your chance. for your chance to get that job that you've been looking for. So, what do you need to do to get out of your comfort zone? I think you're going to have to put some really clear strategic goals that you are going to try to accomplish either weekly, bi weekly, or monthly while you're going through this application process of trying to find your next position. So, what that means is instead of you just kind of uh, applying online, maybe you can do a little bit of digging and figuring out who's the hiring manager for this. I know on LinkedIn sometimes these jobs actually list the recruiter. Sometimes you can actually find the hiring manager by doing just a short search for the department that is trying to hire. And I'm not saying go spam everybody. Like nobody wants that. I know I don't want it, but I do respond to people who send out a little note saying, I'm looking for my next role. If you happen to hear anything, here's my skills and qualifications. Please keep me in mind. Something as simple as that goes a really long way. But it's not comfortable to do that. It's not comfortable to reach out to strangers. So, really kind of looking how you're going to pursue jobs in a different way is going to be very important. And then you want to start networking. How can other people kind of be in your network that is going to help you get to these job positions that you're looking for? I recently had someone who said that that's a friend of mine. And I said, hey, I see that you posted this job. I know this guy who's looking for something just like that. And he came back to me and he said, hey, no problem, but I know this person who's looking for a job as well. Can you please keep that person in mind for this? And then literally a week later, a job came through in my network based off of the person that he was just talking about. And so I sent him a message to say, hey, remember when you said if I knew of something? This just popped up on the scene. And that was networking. That was someone keeping that other person in mind. Like, I'm really serious about that. Like, if someone comes to me and says, could you keep me in mind for stuff? I really do it. And I'm pretty sure other people do it too. So, another part of getting out of your comfort zone is learning how to network better, be more efficient, and just putting it out there. Like, people can't help you if they don't know what you're looking for. And then, in order for you to get different results when you're doing your job search, you might have searched for jobs in the past. You have to change how you search for a job. So it is getting job alerts from the different career sites. It is making sure that you are applying to a job on a regular basis. So it's not just if I see something, whatever, you're actively looking. So it's like every week I'm going to actively look, and at minimum, I want to send out my resume to 1 to 2 companies. Like really putting that focus in your job search is going to be very important. So you have to get comfortable with expanding and being a little bit uncomfortable when it comes to this job market. And my last tip, and I feel like this is the important tip, do not settle. Know your value. I have repeated this several times. This is a job seeker's market. Just don't try to jump ship because you just want to get out of your job so badly, especially if you have a little bit of job security right now. I wouldn't just jump. I would really understand what's my value in this market. I would understand what are true salary expectations, and I would go for it. I wouldn't ask below what everyone else is saying is the required salary for stuff. I would go to the highest number. I would go to the highest number and work it from there. I mean, people and companies are really desperate. It's like a lot of jobs out there. They have been on, as a manager, I know this for a fact. A lot of companies have been on a job hiring freeze, so they couldn't hire, and they had so many other positions that they needed filling. And now that that freeze has been lifted, they are in dire need of filling that stuff to because they don't want to keep trying to kill their staff because people have been doing a lot more than what they would usually do if they didn't have to live through what we just lived through. So my thing is go in there, understanding your value, going for the job that you want, asking for the highest salary under those salary expectations, and just putting yourself out there and getting the chance. I'm not saying it's going to work all the time, but if you are consistently taking the right steps to find the right career, it will come through for you. Okay, so those were my tips. you are truly looking for the most positive impact in your career trajectory. I can't even speak. You are looking for your most positive impact within your career trajectory right now. So that means following all those tips, being very consistent, and understanding that this is the time to take the chance. If you are going to participate in the Great Resignation, put 100% effort into that. That is all I wanted to share with you today. Like I said, I am back. I'm going to be posting more videos again, and then might have to take another season break, but then I'll be back again because this is just such important topics. The Great Resignation is such an important time in our history, and if you really want to go for what you truly want, this is the time to do it. I hope you have, if you've participated in Great Resignation, if you found your dream job or you found a new job you're excited about, please talk about it in the comments. Share what you did. If you had any tips that you wanted to share with the community, I really hope I earned your like today. And if I didn't, I hope you come back and you give me another chance. But thanks for watching and stay tuned for some more videos.